Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and please welcome yourself back to the stream of the evening. Just chatting. Let's chat. Grab your snacks. Lo and behold. Whoa, how come I'm not seeing the chat for some reason? Look at our buddy X, Hexagonal, Will, Aspirin, Gatos, and Dev. Let me see. They probably want to hear one of my songs? Not right now, Dev. Come on now. There it is. No, I'm not reacting to the Geometry Dash Awards. I do not see the point. Like, it's like I always say. What is... Okay, first off, let me not write it off just yet. What is the what are the GD rewards? Because I am automatically uninterested. Like, what is it? What are they? I'm gonna need some explanations. At least see who... What do you mean? See who won best streamer for what? Geometry Dash? I need more details than that. It's creator awards for best levels, best player, best creator, best music, best streamer, and YouTuber. And you were no, I was not nominated. That's exactly why I'm not going to watch it, because you're sitting in line, Will. That's exactly why I'm not watching it. See, you playing games right now, but I'm being serious. Like, y'all know that outside of Saturday, I don't want anything to do with Geometry Dash. I know sometimes it comes off a little extra, but I'm telling you, like, I am not interested in anything Geometry Dash related outside of Saturday. That's because I need to be mentally ready for the BS that I have to face on Saturday, and that's the only day that I'm even thinking about Geometry Dash. So outside of that, I really don't care. It wouldn't make. I mean, well, you gotta understand where I am so small. Like it would be. It's pointless to. And of course, that's the wrong mindset to kind of come at it. But come on now, like. See what? Look. I'm trying to get the grubs to understand something. It's not that I don't like Geometry Dash. It's the simple fact that playing Geometry Dash once a week is the only reason. It's the only reason why I've been able to keep playing it every week. I can only deal with Geometry Dash one day out of the week. That's the only time that I could deal with it. I don't even want to think about Geometry Dash when we're done with it on Saturday. And of course, you know, it's a little weird because a lot of people find me from playing Geometry Dash. Like, I appreciate Geometry Dash, but I'm not a Geometry Dash streamer. I will never just sit down and play that game multiple times a week. I can't do it. I tried it and I ended up hating it. And that's why I have to space it out. So when I'm not playing Geometry Dash, if we're doing just chatting, our just chatting streams are the only streams where maybe I can think about looking at something related to Geometry Dash. No, X. No, you know what? Let me pause my music! See, because now y'all got me ranting. Switch screens real quick. Listen to me, grubs. I need y'all to understand something. Because a lot of streamers, do you have a lot of people that want to stream, and I'm pretty sure that there are people that want to stream and want to get into the space, and I get that maybe some people may be like, oh, you know, Grub, I wish that I was where you were right now. I wish that I had the numbers that you have when you play Geometry Dash. A lot of people come through. I get that, okay? I understand that. But I'm not going to be fake. I have to be true to me, okay? Although I played Geometry Dash that one day and then I saw how crazy the reception was, from that moment forward, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I can try to, you know, play this a little more often, right? And that's what we were doing in the beginning. I was playing Geometry Dash 2 times a week, sometimes 3 times a week, but then I started to notice a pattern, right? So the pattern that I noticed was that you cannot please everyone, right? You have so many people in this space. Like, don't get me wrong, people love Geometry Dash, and I get that. But there's a portion of people that you have people that troll. You got the people that send in levels that, you know, that you can't beat. Then you have those entitled, annoying people that come into your chat. They'll send you a level, tell you to practice it, and then on top of practicing the level, you gotta play this level 1,000 times just to beat it in practice mode, and then they're still not satisfied. Why? Because they tell you, well, now beat it for real. Ever since that day, ever since a viewer told me, oh, now that you beat it in practice mode, go beat it for real. Ever since that day, I've had a serious turn off from the game, right? And it wasn't even just that. It's that, and it's all of the trolls. I'm like, yo, every weekend we stream Geometry Dash on a Saturday, and I think it helps out a lot because all of you guys get a chance to make new levels when we play levels. Because some people in the chat, they submit a bunch of their levels like back to back, and it's constant. So sometimes one person will send in like 5 levels, right? And I'm like, you know, I'm cool playing. I'm like, prime example, let's say Omega makes 5 levels, because there really isn't a limit to the levels that you guys can send in as long as you space it out and you give me time to play them, right? You can send in 5 of your levels. You know what that means? We just knocked out all of the levels that you've been working on. So the smartest thing for us to do is wait till next Saturday, and that gives people, I want to roughly 6.5 days to make new levels. so that we can play them on stream. Therefore, people don't have to rush. Oh, he's gonna be playing Geometry Dash, Monday, and then he's gonna play it on Wednesday. So we'll have to hurry up and get new levels. Nah, y'all have about like a solid week, 6.5 to 7 days to make new levels. And then going back to what I was saying, and the reason why I paused my music. X says, dude, think about it. You've gotten more views and subs off of GD more than anything else. Grind it. It makes so much sense. No, it doesn't, X. And here's the reason why it doesn't make sense. Because you don't want... what you don't want is this. You don't want for something to become a cash cow on your channel and then have that be the only reason why people watch you. Because what's going to end up happening, and you guys see it. When we stream Geometry Dash, we get anywhere between 20 to 30 people watching the stream sometimes. We get like 15 plus likes on the Geometry Dash streams alone. Now, what ends up happening when we play Dead Space 1, Dead Space 2, Crimson Snow, Five Nights at Freddy's, One Night at Flumpty's, when we play Crisis Core Final Fantasy 7, when we play games like that, those same people that watch Geometry Dash, they do not come through and watch us play other games. What that means is X, Omega, Will, Hexagon, who else do we have in our chat right now? I know Nitro tunes in sometimes. We have Gato, Aspirin, Dallas, right? Dev. You guys are the real supporters of the channel. Why is that? Because everyone else only tunes in when we play Geometry Dash. It's not that it's annoying, because it's not. What I'm saying is, for those streamers out there that stumble upon a game that brings them a lot of viewers, you have to understand that like that doesn't help your channel last long term, because, and Omega says it, people will expect GD every time. When you stop streaming, they leave. Every time they see a go live notification, if it's not Geometry Dash, they are not tuning in. It's not irritating. Like I said, it's not annoying, but it separates the true supporters from those that only want to watch us play Geometry Dash. What people don't understand about me is that I am a console gamer. Before people found me playing Geometry Dash, I was playing Scratch Call of Duty. But when I was playing Call of Duty, I was playing a lot of zombies. I was playing Splinter Cell Conviction, Dead to Rights Retribution. I was playing Devil May Cry 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and even DMC. I was playing what else? Yeah, Dead Space 1, Dead Space 2, Dead Space 3. I was playing Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, I was playing all of these other games, Doom Eternal, Doom 64, and Doom 1 and 2, Doom 3. Like, I was playing all of these other games before I streamed Geometry Dash. What people may not understand when they tune in is that I am a variety streamer, and I have to do what I want to do. I'm not going to grind Geometry Dash at all. I like the game, but I don't like that game like that. I can't. It's not that. Oh, you gotta sit there and like jump through all of these hoops. You said, Grub, Dead Space is a bit 18 plus. Keep it PG. No, we'll see. Well, here's what you don't understand. What you're not processing is that I play more than just one game. I play all types of games. My favorite types of games are scary. I do love horror games. The issue with horror games is that there aren't that many horror games out there that not only do they not sell well. No, wrong. There aren't that many horror games out there that sell well and are great games. Not to mention, horror games aren't really as popular as people would, as the general masses understand, right? Like, people will always play Call of Duty. You will always see a Call of Duty game sell millions. I can't believe this is what we're ranting about right now, but it is what it is. Have you played Among Us? Yes, I have played Among Us, Dallas. I have played Among Us. The only problem with Among Us is that I don't have people to play it with, so I just didn't play it. The thing is, like, I will always have that attraction for survival horror games. Like, I always will. Um, it's just, it seems like if it's not Resident Evil, if it's not some horror game that's related to Capcom, then these scary games just don't sell. Like the only horror games, or survival games that I can think of that that sell, that have sold well, are Capcom the Resident Evil games. That includes all of the Resident Evils. Resident Evil, Dead Space 1 actually did okay. I think Dead Space 2 was the fall off point. So Dead Space 1 did well, but it's always certain scary games that sell well, and that's why people people just don't really like scary games, or better yet, they like them, but they aren't buying them, right? Hexagon says horror games are most popular only when it's October. And that comes off as like horror games are niche. It's for a niche audience. That's why when you go to Twitch, you see a lot of streamers that are holding decent numbers when they're playing scary games. They're playing Resident Evil 4. Why? Because Resident Evil 4 it's not a classic, but it's basically along the lines of when video games were amazing, right? Dallas says, this is true, but how was Christmas? Christmas was a regular day for me. It was regular. Even now we can talk about a little something after that. But like, that's going back to the thing is, like, I play all types of games. And that's why, like, I could never just play one video game, because imagine, what do you think is going to happen when we play other things? Like, do you know how amazing the Just Chatting streams could be if people that watch us play Geometry Dash tuned into the Just Chatting? Like, we really could have had 30 people in the chat right now. Every time we do a Just Chatting stream, we have like 20 people here. Now, there have been times where we've had about 10 people in a Just Chatting stream. Now, you guys know I am extremely appreciative of the numbers at the end of the day. So I have 6 people watching. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that because we're talking. We're not playing anything. Before, I was started just chatting and I was talking to no one. So I will never forget what that's like. I read the message, Will. I read it. Listen, I know what you guys are thinking. And I know that from face value, from face value, it would make sense. Oh, Josh, if you just stream Geometry Dash, then your numbers will grow. From face value, that makes sense. For longevity of the channel would not survive, like, at all. And like, just think about it, right? Like, we aren't making beanie weenies, really. We're making a little bit. All right, we'll take care. Like, we aren't making beanie weenies, but if we were making beanie weenies from the channel, right? Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Omega. Like, I like Geometry Dash only on Saturday. Like, I don't. Because remember what, I don't know. Some of you guys may remember what it was like in the beginning when we would, and you guys see it sometimes when someone new tunes into the channel. And then they tune in on Sunday. Some people used to send in levels to the chat, and I'm like, we're not even playing Geometry Dash. And then they would have the audacity to sit there and say, play Geometry Dash. I don't want to watch this. This is boring. Who were you talking to? Who are you talking to? Do you not understand that if when streamers are playing a game, that's what they're playing, and if you don't like it, then you don't have to be here? You've had people in the chat really be like, oh, play Geometry Dash. What makes you think I want to play Geometry Dash? And I just started playing Monstrum. It hasn't even been 20 minutes yet. So you guys know we had to make some rules. Geometry Dash it is a decent game, but it's not a game that I can't play that game every day. I can't. Shout out to all of the GD streamers that have that have the skill and establish themselves in the GD space. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. And then at the end of the day, I know I'm not the best Geometry Dash streamer. I know that. And there isn't anyone in the chat that will ever come in and be like, oh, you're garbage in the game. I already say that to myself. So what you're saying is irrelevant. I know I don't have the skills. But I think the only thing that would separate me from other streamers is the fact that me and Nitro as well, we make it a mission to make sure that everyone that sends in a level gets their level played. Every level. But we are smaller streamers. Imagine if we had 50 people in the chat just throwing in levels. Do you have no idea how many levels are getting skipped? No idea. Some GD streamers have skill, but still don't like the stream GD, by the way. Well, I get that, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I like I only like Geometry Dash on one condition. One, the level is on point, is doable, and the music is amazing. Outside of that, I don't like the game. Because people start sending in levels that I can't beat. They know I can't beat it. They send in crash levels. They send yo, I kid you not. I had no idea like that the last time we had someone crash, we had a level and it crashed the game. When I tell you that image, I had no idea what it was until I went back and looked at it. I had no idea what that was. All I'm saying is I do not want to see, anyone's nips tied together. That's all I'm saying. That was just weird. But like for me, it's like outside of that, that's when I like the video games. That's when I like Geometry Dash. We have to play other things. And the only way for us to grow is to play other things. Prime example. The only other stream, right? And I'm talking right into the mic for this one. As far as I know right now, the only other game that we played on the channel that broke 1,000 views, Cuphead. And I would have never known that people really liked Cuphead. We streamed Cuphead 3 times on the channel. 4 including the DLC. But 3 times from the main game. Two out of those 3 streams broke 1,000 views. Absolutely amazing. And that comes from playing different things. I had no idea that people would have liked Cuphead. And you guys blew that out the water, like for real. I was not expecting that at all. It kind of makes me want to go back to my channel and have Cuphead be like, just put Cuphead on the face of the stream. But we do the reaction videos too, and I like to keep those up there. And speaking of reaction videos, I need to be more consistent with the YouTube uploads. It's just every time as I'm looking for videos, there are videos that some videos that I react to don't get retention. And I think it goes to show that you kind of have to know your audience. But like, I try to be a variety streamer, and I know everyone says that I'm a variety streamer. I play. You guys see the community tab. You guys see the games we play. Whatever you guys vote for is what we play. So I kind of go down the list. Sometimes we make the polls together, and then we choose what what you guys want to see. And when the votes come in, that's the games that we play on the weekend. But that's why I have it set up like that. Like Geometry Dash will always be Saturday. It will always be Saturday. But in addition to Saturday, what made me think was I need to give them a second stream on Saturday, something that I can also enjoy, because you guys are always going to get Geometry Dash. I at least want to play something on Saturday that I can enjoy too, because I kind of felt like once we finished the Geometry Dash stream, I'm like, there's so much more time for us to put another stream there. Why don't I create a poll and get some games going? And like, believe it or not, y'all do kind of like the scary games. I think y'all really like the Evil Within. Y'all like the Evil Within 2. And I really think that y'all like the Evil Within 1. And we played one stream. Hey, did you know that if you place the mic against your chest, it will pick up the sound of your heartbeat? You should try it. Works better with a fast heart. Would it? I mean, I think it depends on how sensitive the microphone is. You would probably have to take this foam thing off. But it's like I can't just grind Geometry Dash. Like, I don't like that. I don't like the game that much. And I'm not trying to bolster the numbers off of one game, because what's going to end up happening is anytime that I play something else, no one's going to tune in. And we've seen that. Like, we've seen that. Right now we have 5 viewers. Tomorrow we're going to have 60,000. You know? And I know that for some people that's like, oh, like they see that as a great thing. I don't see that as a positive, because the retention that I want is like, people want what they want at the end of the day. So what that means is they're going to tune in when they can. And it's a little more difficult for new subscribers and new followers to the channel, because when they tune in to Saturday, they're like, oh, I found a English Geometry Dash streamer. They're not getting Geometry Dash until next Saturday. So I think we kind of lose members sometime too. But that's why, at least the only other potential benefit from playing Geometry Dash is when we do have like 20 people in the chat, I can make the announcement and let them know, hey, I know we have 20 people watching Geometry Dash right now. Hexagon says, be right back. Gotta walk my fish. Goofy. I'm like, I know we have 20 people watching Geometry Dash now. Later on today, we're gonna be playing some Five Nights at Freddy's remastered. I hope you guys tune into that. At least that lets them know. Are my headphones dead? Oh, it's just I wasn't playing music. So that's where I have the potential to drag people from Geometry Dash and bring them into other games. I think that's the only other reason why I kind of tolerate and like playing. I think tolerate is a better word. That's why I kind of tolerate playing Geometry Dash, because when we get those numbers, I can make announcements and let people know, hey, we're going to be playing Five Nights at the Krusty Krab later on today, so hopefully you guys tune into that stream, and then we can drag people over. But outside of that, I can't do that. Like, I know people say, it makes sense to stream that. No, it doesn't make sense to me, because it'll only... Why do you have headphones on? I have headphones on because we were playing music, but I paused it real quick. But, like, we will always play other games. I can't just play Geometry Dash, because I'm not a streamer. I'm really not a streamer if that's the case. So I'll leave it at that. Reaction screen. What's up, Kaden? That's why I do like the idea of playing more scary games on the channel. Oh, I never let the Discord know that we were live. Is that copyright? Honestly, I'm pretty sure it's copyright claim. It said you should. Is that's some nice music there? You should listen to the improv. I don't even know what that is. This song that's playing right now is the reason why I like the soundtrack. Listen to everybody's golf post. I'll add it to the list maybe. The only thing like one thing that I can't stand about like the whole idea with soundtracks is that if you know you're just gonna play something for background music, why would it not fall under the category of, you know, like fair use? I mean, because I'm thinking at the end of the day, because it's not yours. So, but if it's just background music and just to fill the void, I mean, but it is what it is, because at the end of the day, people have to get paid for their work. Like, people put in hours and hours making these soundtracks, and if you just happen to be someone that stumbles upon their work, hey, you gotta pay them. It's only right. Forget fair, it's just right. You have to mention a person's name not to get copyright. Omega, I'll be perfectly honest, I think it goes beyond that, because I feel like just tagging someone in your comment section is not enough. It just doesn't seem like it's enough to me. Because even if you would tag them, YouTube does something else. YouTube puts a little asterisk on it, you know, and just lets people know that, hey, that's not yours. So you're going to give me the credit that I deserve. And I kind of think that it is what it is, you know. I do want to know if Demi K has his or her own YouTube channel. Oh, he does. Only 3.79k followers? Well, subs on YouTube? Guys, make sure to show Demi K some support. He has an Elden Ring edition? Hey. But yeah, man, it's like, I know for me personally, I try not to be so aggressive in that sense, but I can't stand it when, let's say, like, new viewers come into the channel and then they say, play this or you should do that. No, I shouldn't, man. Like, be quiet with all of that, because it turns me off and it makes me just want to not play it. And that's why we only play it on Saturday. Yeah, man, like, if anyone wants to be a streamer, like, trust me, you have to find your own way and do your own thing, because if you keep doing everything, if everything on your channel is just related to what everyone else wants to see, and you never put anything on the channel that you like, you're like, you won't appreciate it long term. Says grubbi3, streamers breathe air or sandwiches? Well, unfortunately, you can't breathe a sandwich. You know, it was like bread and lunch meat blocking the airways. Now, would they like to breathe sandwiches? It's a different story. And now, Kaden says, "Watch me." And now the second topic of the evening. For Christmas, I actually got someone a gift. I went and got someone a gift for Christmas. Like, I didn't get anything, but I gave someone a gift. And the reason why I don't want to talk about it too much is because there's something about that whole thing where, me personally, here we go talking about sort of relationships a bit. Truth be told, all right, take me to the intermission screen. Truth be told, guys, let me do that and just kind of meet it for now. Like, truth be told, all right, hold on. My circle is small, okay? Like, I'm wondering, I could have a little fun with this and put some motivational music on the end of this, which is what I'm about to do right now. Because I think I'm about to be I'm about to be a little real with the grubs real quick. Eat this. Give me some music. All right, look, check this out, right? Like, I personally, I didn't get any gifts for Christmas, right? But that's not like that doesn't bother me. I don't mind people giving me things, because I'll say thank you. But even if I don't get anything, I'm fine with that also, because like growing up, I didn't have access to a lot of stuff. Even now, like I don't. So I mean, but I'm trying at the end of the day. That's the process of like working and putting your best foot forward and just trying and working and being optimistic, right? So like going back to why I said that I went and I got a present for someone, right? Remember the conversation that I was having with, I can't remember the person's name, but I was having a conversation with one of the grubs and Weefy too, about relationships and like when you like someone, like how should you go about talking to them? And it's so funny that like, and listen, I'm being 100% transparent when I say this, because I know I'm not the only person that does this. You can give someone advice and say, listen, like prime example, like Omega says, Josh, I like this person and I want to go talk to them, right? What should I do? And I'll be like, Omega, put your best foot forward, don't overthink it, and take it a step at a time. When you're ready, approach that person, right? And then on the other hand, when it's my turn to go say something to someone, I won't. And I'm like, I'm nervous, like I'm sweating even though it's really cold outside. And then like I don't say anything, right? And I'm like, well, how can I sit here and give people advice and then not take my own advice? So basically what I'm saying is, this past Christmas was a little different. Like, I haven't gotten anyone a gift outside of family in years. Like, outside of immediate family, no one has received a single gift from me. I keep my circle small. My circle is small, okay? And man, forget this motivational music. This motivational music has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. I do like the background though, so I kind of keep it here. Actually, Take me back to the intermission screen. Actually, me, I think I'm gonna leave it right there. You want to know why? Because it gives y'all something else to look at other than me. What I'm saying is, actually, it would make more sense to be on the intermission screen because we're having like a real moment. I don't know why I'm going back and forth. It's just like I wanted something in the background, so to not get distracted, and so that people can actually pay attention to what I'm saying. Fine, we did a lot of switching back and forth. We're kind of winging it right now, but just hear me out because I know what I'm trying to say. I keep my circle small, okay? I'm not much of a gift giver because I'm selective. Like I don't do nice things for everyone simply because they're around me, right? Like there has to be some level of care there. There has to be some level of I guess there has to be rapport there. I don't just do random things. I don't just do nice things for a bunch of random people if I don't really talk to them like that, right? So this past Christmas, like I don't want to talk about all of the intricate things. I kind of want to just leave it up in the air. But I will say that I went and I got someone a gift, and I did it because I wanted to. I was paying real close attention. I was listening. And I'm like, oh yeah? I pay attention, right? And so I did that. And what I will share is this. Just before I was getting ready to give the gift, do y'all know how nervous I started to get? Out of nowhere, I started to get nervous for free. And I'm like, Josh, where is this feeling coming from? I don't really like how I feel right now. It feels disgusting, right? Not disgusting in a oh I'm sick kind of way, but disgusting in like a comedic kind of way because it's like, oh, what is this? I feel, are these butterflies? Disgusting, like that, right? And I think that a couple of things happened in that one day, and it kind of set it in for me. And I've been having thoughts like these wanting to connect with another person thoughts, like wanting to invite, not invite, but wanting to open up a bit, right? And like be more inviting, I suppose. Grub, will you play something now? Not right now, Dev. I think I'm talking right now. And like for me, it goes back to what I was saying before. Like when one of the grubs asked me, for relationship advice, and they said, Grub, what should I do in this situation? I'm like, look, do this, da 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 da, and they said it worked, phenomenal. I just know that for me, I'm older, so I have to kind of be a little careful in a sense, because you don't want to like you don't want to make an area uncomfortable for other people, right? No, it's not a lecture. I'm just saying, prime example, and we'll keep this super generic so I can share this and not stop beating around the bush. When you like someone, right, or when you feel like you do, you have to take certain steps. You can't just dive straight in. Why can't you just dive straight in? Because you don't know if that person likes you. You don't know if they already have a situation that they're entertaining. You don't know if they even see you like that, right? So you have to be mindful, and you have to be even twice as mindful when it's not a recreational setting, if that makes any sense, right? Kaden says, sounds like a skill issue. No, doesn't sound like a skill issue, Kaden. sounds like a life issue that's constantly reoccurring, right? And it's just like for me, I haven't wanted to be around someone in a while. In a while. Like I remember when we had the conversation, and I remember we it was a just chatting stream just like this. And I was talking to the grubs. I think I was talking to Weefy. I was talking to whoever, and of course we were talking about relationships. And like when I tell you guys that, like, to be perfectly honest, I have every every reason that I can think of from a social aspect not to want to be bothered with no female. Like, and I know it kind of comes off as if I'm angry. I'm not angry. What I'm saying is, when I was in high school, I did not have the best experience, right? Now I know some people might say, you got the haters out there. Oh, you're still talking about it? Sounds like you haven't gotten over it. Shut your mouth. You don't know what you're talking about. What I'm saying is this. Everybody goes through things, right? Like we all have things that we're dealing with. We all have those situations where we trusted people and then they stepped on us, right? Now using that situation alone and using how often that situation reoccurs, if you can boil it down and then realize that, hey, I'm not really the guilty one here. Or, of course, everyone take accountability. Always take accountability. You have people that are allergic to that stuff. But take accountability for your actions as well. Because sometimes the pain that someone inflicts on you is a result of you not speaking up for yourself, right? Now that's just whatever. But what I'm saying is we all go through things, right? Now, some people go through a whole lot at once, right? Now, it's probably all, you know, it's all the same amount of stuff just on a different scale, And I know what I'm saying isn't really making sense. So let me just be real, okay? I'll be real, right? Like I said, when I was in high school, I did not have the best experience. I thought that being the nice guy and being the one that brings people together would bring me happiness. And it turned out that wasn't the case. Like before I went to high school, I thought that the world was all sunshine and rainbows. Like I thought that the world was this sweet place. I thought that everyone meant well, and I thought that you know that everyone deserved the benefit of the doubt, I suppose, or that I just thought that the way that I thought the world was, I found out in high school that it just wasn't like that. Like it just wasn't like that. There are people in high school or whatever, or just people in school in general, that they could care less about you, right? And then and what makes it even worse is that if you're one of those people that can't figure out and can't learn how to speak up for yourself, you get stepped on time and time again. And I was one of those guys. I was one of those nice guys that thought that if everyone else around me was happy, that I was happy. I could not have been further from the truth, because that's not true. Like, and then I know sometimes, listen, when throughout the week, like you guys know that I work 5 days a week. You guys know that I'm working, right? Sometimes I talk about it at work and I'm like, listen, like, see, the funny thing is I lost my thought just now because I always say extra stuff instead of just continuing to say the point. The thing is, like the world is not, all sunshine and rainbows, like you have to speak up for yourself. And I'm like, everybody wants to be liked and everybody wants to be, considered like friendly and have like a bunch of friends. But the truth be told, like you can't be liked by everyone. Like you can't, it's impossible. And happiness, like your happiness is not supposed to hurt, okay? It's not supposed to hurt. I don't know why when we're young we think that in order for this to work, in order for someone else to be happy, I got to be hurting. Or in order for someone else to be happy, I have to let them do whatever they want. That is not true. And of course, when you're younger, you don't think about things like this because you want everybody to be happy. You want everybody around you to be happy. You don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. You don't ever want to say no, which means that as a result, you never speak up for yourself because happiness should not hurt. Like happiness is not supposed to hurt. It's not supposed to bring you emotional pain. It's not supposed to bring you physical pain. Prime example, a guy is in a relationship with a chick. Under no circumstances is that guy just supposed to let that chick say and do whatever she wants. And on vice versa. That chick should not let that guy say and do whatever he wants either. Because what it does is it creates the impression that happiness always has to come at a cost of your own. And what it ends up doing is it drives people insane. It pushes people into anxiety, depression, and just weak individuals and people that have low self-esteem, because these people are overly dependent on the validation and satisfaction and happiness of other people. So instead of giving yourself that happiness, instead of giving yourself, the benefit of the doubt and giving yourself just the opportunity to be happy, people willingly give it to everyone else. And people wonder why they end up being sad in the long run. That's because you never sat down and realized that, hold up, yo, my feelings matter too. Like I'm not the, like, prime example, like when you're in a relationship, when you're in a relationship, it takes two to tango. This is not one of those, oh, it's just me, blah, 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 it is, blah, 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 that. Because if that's the case, then you could just be single. If that's really your mindset, and I would say that only in extreme circumstances that mentality doesn't really, it isn't helpful. I think everything in between, it's kind of no holds barred when you're kind of in a relationship, with people, like, different strokes for different folks. Like, what I like in a relationship won't be the same thing as what someone else likes in a relationship. However, there should be some universal rules. Playground says, to be honest, I just want the background music on. I got you. Like, I'm just saying that, like, at the end of the day, like, it just took me longer to realize that, hold on, I matter too, man. Like, and then I'm surprised that, actually I'm not surprised, because I know me, I have a tendency to ramble, to rant, and say a whole lot of nothing, right? And so throughout all of that, it took me to realize that, hey, I matter too, right? So as I got older, I realized that I have to put me first. And even though I have, like, I would say that I have every reason not to want to talk to another chick, or not to want to go down that road again. Like, I don't really close that part of my life off. Like I don't I don't just shut people out, right? And I guess that's sort of what I'm saying. And that's why I'm trying to bring it full circle. I'm trying to make this make sense. So I say all of that to say that I gave someone a gift. Was this yesterday? The day before yesterday. I brought someone a gift, you know, the day before yesterday, and she liked it. Like, I think she liked it a lot. And for me, I'm in this area where you get these, you start thinking, you know, you start thinking, speculating, thinking about potentials and things like that, right? And that's why I say, like, you know, for me, although I sometimes, when I think about it, that I have every reason to be closed off, right? Like, when I think about it, I'm like, you know what, yo, I have every reason to not let people in. Like, I don't close the door. I guess that's really what I guess that's the whole point. So, like, I guess bottom line, just remember that you matter too, you know? Like, just remember that. Don't be fake for anyone. Omega says, that ain't good, Grub. What do you want me to say, Omega? I don't really know what to say. I don't really know what else to say. Outside of, you have to be true to yourself at the end of the day. Like, you have to. And you can be someone that don't close yourself off all the time. I mean, I know, like I don't. I'll be perfectly honest. 80% of the time I'm closed off. I'll be one. Look, listen. Okay, guys, look at me. I'm being honest here. 80% of the time I am closed off. Like, I am. And it's one of those. Cause look, like, it's just one of those things that I do. Just as I got older, and the lessons that I learned, right? Throughout all of the, if the world has taught me something, the world has taught me that you have to have mental strength to deal with stuff. Like, you need to have the mental fortitude to handle the unexpected circumstances of life, right? And I know it's like, Grub, what are you talking about right now? You make no sense right now. And that's why I'm saying that, like my experiences, right, have taught me that you can do everything that other people ask you to do, and you can still be unhappy. So why not do what you like to do? And I think that also falls into why my circle is small. Like, my circle is small because I do not care about being liked by everyone around me. Like it says, the world told me something has to happen to you, like broken bones, a dog attack. Fun fact, I broke my same arm 2 times and a dog bit me. Nitro says the world is not what you think, either for real or in thoughts. There's a lot of horrible stuff each and every day. Yeah. Someone told me the world was macaroni. Someone told me that the world was one big sandwich. Sometimes you get the sandwich you want, sometimes you don't. And you're still expected to eat it. It's a barrier block. You have to say no. They do something, then I scream at them. What they did, and they go around people and lie like it wasn't them. Dev says depression. This lesson is longer than since I saw it. Caden is goofy. Someone told me the earth is flat. I'm playing Plants vs. Zombies. Mr. People said, nah bro, Italians. I don't know, man. It's like, and then even though like I'm always the way, like I like to do things the way that I do. Like there's always some, like there always room. Like when I do decide that I see like a lady that I may want to talk to, is there's always one that sneaks in, and it's like, oh snap, and then like that mixture of feeling kind of come back, because what I and believe it or not is recent. What I recently started, only a couple people know, but I started telling a couple people that I am secretly the romantic type. It's not something that comes out too often because I'm very selective with who I want to give that to. And that's why, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, I am an introvert, but there are times where I want to branch out and like do things. Good luck for anybody still trying. But girls ain't doo-doo. Or try too hard, work on yourself and your life, and if you find the right girl, it will all fit in perfectly. Grub, do you live alone or with family? I currently live with family. My phone has these sets of emojis like this. Man, the sound writer, like that's the whole point at the end of the day. So that's why, you know, to many people I come off as not interested, because on the balance of probabilities I'm not, right? There are just things that I'm focused on, so everything below that doesn't matter. Like I know we talked about it before. I want a house. I want a better job. I want to be financially well enough to the point where I can take care of those that took care of me. Those are my priorities. Like that's what I'm focused on. That's the only things that matter. And of course you have to throw like the streaming in there too, because I do want to stream. So that's what I want to do. Now if a lady kind of sneaks in there, then she snuck in there because because I recognized it, kind of wanted it to happen and allowed it to happen. And I know that may sound weird, like, what do you mean you allowed it to happen? Like, what I'm trying to say is that, like, I know me, okay? I know how I respond. Everyone knows how they respond. Like, you know whether or not you're the next person you bump into, you're gonna take that person seriously, or whether you know you're gonna fall head over heels for that individual. What I'm saying, or even if you're somewhere in between, you know how you are when it comes down to certain things like that. And that's what I'm saying. For me, I know me. So like if I want to let a lady in, it's because I I wanted to. I recognized what it was, and I allowed it to. Because, like I said, because at the end of the day, I know how I am. So I have to make the conscious decision in myself to be like, Josh, you know how you are. So if you're going to pursue this chick, understand the potential risk. So that's kind of what it's like for me. And of course, like, I'm kind of beating around the bush and saying things without saying what I'm really trying to say. But it's all positive. Like, it's all good stuff. Like, it's all, you know what we say, positive energy only. I'm just saying, like, I know me at the end of the day. So I have to sit there and think about it. Like, is this something that I want to pursue? That's what I'm saying. You know. In addition to all of the other goals that mean that mean something to me in life, that mean the most. Like, you always, that's what I'm saying, no matter what you do, you always have to put yourself first, man. Like, you have to. Because if you don't, then you will suffer in the long run. Now, I'm not saying don't do things for other people. That's what I'm not saying. What I am saying is that you have to be a priority. Period. You have to be a priority. You cannot abandon yourself, your feelings, your wants, and your needs for the sake of anyone. Take care, Def. Like, you just can't. You can't. Because that makes bitter individuals later. And that's only one type of individual that having a temperament like that can create. Either you're super bitter, super angry, super sad. Pick one. You know? You can't abandon how you feel, man. But then it's also important to understand that no one else owes you that benefit of the doubt, you know? Like, no one owes you that. Because I remember I was talking to like a mentor of mine when I was in high school, and I used to sit in his office and just have conversations with him, because every issue that every idea that I had about, like, just the social ways of you know, like, life in general, and I'm like, why do people do this? Why do people do that? Why do people say one thing and then do another? Like, he will always have an answer for that. Because, like, if you ever want to learn about life from anyone, always go to people that are older than you. Always go to people that are older than you, right? I know. I'm about to put a lid on it right now, Kaden. So, like, the last thing that I'll say is, like, what the guy told me, and I'll never forget it. He said, like, you know what? You don't get what you deserve. You get what you negotiate. And, you know, some people want to go back and forth with that on me. And when people, when I hear that, what that says to me is that no one owes you understanding for what you've been through, what you go through, or what you accomplish. No one owes you that, okay? No one owes you understanding for that. No one owes you a brownie or a coin, right? You get what you negotiate, not what you deserve. So, you have to negotiate. You have to speak up. You know? Like, don't let your wants and needs be neglected. And I know it's so crazy that we went on a whole rant from what I was saying before, but it's like, I understand, like, my feelings and where they're coming from and what I want to do, and maybe I'll entertain the idea. Anyway, I don't know. Playground says, get back in the basement. But yeah, man. I know I've ranted for a minute, but man. there is okay. All I'm saying is like, now that we ended that conversation, I do just want to say that if everything in my life was in order, I swear, I promise, because I think that, well, I do know me, so I won't say that it's a guarantee. But I think that if everything in my life was situated and I had everything that I wanted to do, then I would chill a bit. Then I would care about, like, Josh, we're going out this weekend, come out with us. Maybe then I would care. Right now I don't. Right? But things are getting a little interesting right now, because there are other, I don't know, man. It's not that I don't like the feeling, or it's not that I like I'm trying to deny it. Or I just think that there's a part of me that doesn't like how I think that there's a part of me that does not like liking people. I think that's what it is. I don't know. On a romantic level, I think, and I'm like, look. I'd be like, oh, what you mean? Because I know at the end of the day, like, you don't take it seriously. At the end of the day, period. Right? But like, what I'm saying is, maybe I'm looking at how I was in the past. Maybe I'm looking at it from because I'm looking at the potential, right? And I always do that. Like, I always look at the potential, the possibility. But you got to keep your expectations low. Keep your expectations low and you will never be disappointed. I don't know. I think this is kind of turned into like a me thing. That's what I think. It's just, when you get those weird feelings inside, it's like I'm having this battle with myself. Get off of me! Get off! You know? It's interesting though. And you know what? I think if all goes well, then maybe I can have a little fun with this. We'll see. Doors. I don't know if I even want to play Doors. You know, we only got 3 people watching. I don't know if I want to play Doors right now. And it's hot tonight. Not to mention, we're still in the holidays. So the more I think about it, to be honest, we the reason why we can't do words on stream, because we don't have many people to take that to the next level. I am not playing Kahoot. Kahoot is whack. Kahoot is just whack. I don't know how people find fun out of playing those little quiz games. That's boring to me. That is boring. Did this man say the saga of Tanya the Evil? Deleted user, erased. It's so good I'm not explaining anything about it until you watch it. What? Danganronpa is originally a video game, but basically some high schools are locked up in a school where the only way to get out. Danganronpa? What? Anime suggestions. I don't like talking about. Honestly, don't really like talking about personal relationships and stuff. got Minecraft. Meg normally finds weird games. Meg always finds the weird games and websites. Like all of them. There's no way around it. You got Minecraft? No, I personally don't have Minecraft. I know somebody mentioned that Kenya game. Caden is goofy. The weird thing is, like, I don't know, man. I don't want to talk about it no more. I forgot all about Modern Warfare 2. MW2 will save that for tomorrow. You mean Modern Warfare tonight? I don't know. I am kind of... Oh. Maybe if y'all want, we could do one mission. One mission. Just throw the mission into the Just Chatting stream. If you would like to see that, Kaden, I don't really know. Just give... I don't know if we should or if we should just wait. Because it is a Just Chatting stream. And then, let me see. Because, yeah, it's probably better if we wait. I don't really like to mix up the streams. I have a lot of cleaning up to do on the channel. I think over the last 3 weeks, I have to number, I have to number our videos because we have a lot of Geometry Dash videos that need to be numbered. We have, Ori, and we have to make sure that we give that we give that a playlist and put that up there. We have a lot of playlists, individual playlists on the channel, so I need to clean up the channel a bit. Do you have any PS4 games? No. Just don't ask to play games at the moment, Gaten. I don't know, Nitro. I just think that with that whole conversation that we had earlier, like it kind of put me in that same thinking space because I don't know, man. Like I'm having mixed feelings right now. I'm having mixed feelings again. Just like that day. Of course, it may be a combination of overthinking, overanalyzing. Just calm your mind, have a Hakuna Matata moment. Have those happy thoughts, you know, and chill. It's just nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense, you know? And and you kind of want everything. It's like, I think someone said it earlier, you kind of want everything to kind of fit in perfectly. Life doesn't work that way. Life doesn't work that way. But if you're gonna ask me, Josh, how do you feel? I feel crazy. I feel weird. I feel strange. I feel like I'm going back and forth. I feel like I feel like I'm angry and optimistic at the same time. It says, I can't think of any anymore. Your name is Josh? Yes, Kaden. You know? It's like I just have like these mixed feelings about the whole situation. And if things don't work out, it is what it is. It's basically. And then it's like, even though it's all of that stuff, at the end of the day, you get a yes, you get a no. Oh, it doesn't matter. World still moves on. How you feel doesn't matter. And that's kind of when my brain goes, you know. You have no choice but to move on. There will always be others. There will always be another person. I just have this thing where I like to choose one person. So for me, when you're dealing with relationships and things like that, or people that you want to talk to, or people that you want to be around you, hang around you, stay around, you want to invite them in your circle, all of that extra stuff, and then let's say that person says no, it stings me a little bit more than the next person, because I am extremely selective. I don't like a lot of people. Like, and then I'll take it a step further and I'll say, look, I could be in a room full of 100 chicks and they can all be attractive. I can talk to 99 of those chicks and be perfectly chill. Don't matter. Flirting, all of that. But guess what? When I decide that the 100th chick, I have a little more interest in that one, that's when Hex says, I'm a dip. Take care, Hex. Take care. Omega says, I come back to chicks. I'm just saying, Kaden. I'm just saying, Omega. But yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Take care, Hex. We are never going to talk about this again. I hate this. We talked about a whole bunch of stuff, man. Because, like, there are just things that I feel seriously about, you know. What are some games you got, Grub? Right now, the games that we have, I'll just look at the games that we have installed right now. I see. Oh snap! How did I forget about Metro Exodus? I actually want to know how it did on the channel. You know what? It's just at the end of the day, it always goes back to like the whole point of like why I do the things that I do. Is I just, just in my life, there's only one thing that matters to me, and it's making everything make sense, man. The Metro Exodus stream got 77 views, 7 likes. It's not 10 likes, but I'll take it. I'll take 7 likes. I'll take that. And that's what like, I keep going back and forth, like, you didn't miss much, X. It's just, that for me personally, at the end of the day, like, you know, sometimes like people like to have conversations with me, you know, and it's, oh, Joshua, why don't you do this and why don't you do that? And I'm like, look, you guys just don't understand that, like, I want everything in my life, you know, to make sense. And the fact that like I'm not where I want to be yet, it's just more puts me into the mindset of like, that's why I need to focus at the end of the day, because then I will have time to really care about the other things and try to make that stuff make sense. But it is what it is, man. Life is life. Life is life. Life is amazing. Life is amazing. Curveballs included. Made of rubber. I'm just kidding. I'm still stuck here. Also, I got a top comment. Hey. Okay, it's okay. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Dark Lord, I'm already subbed. And I like the stream. Ooh. Omega, you got some competition. You got some competition. I mean, you know, I do appreciate you guys for tuning into the streams and everything. I do. Like this week, outside of, you know what? Outside of, what was that? The day before yesterday? Man, it was like regular. It was like regular crap. There's just like nothing good to play anymore. I mean, see, the thing is with video games, I think that's why people that are making video games have to really pay attention to the game that they're making, because you know there are these reaction videos that are going around that are kind of, and the reaction videos are basically saying that, oh, the developers of these video games, they are accommodating, instead of them accommodating to their true fans, they are accommodating to new gamers, people that really aren't gamers. So they're making games easier, and it makes games less challenging and less fun. Sorry for X, did you play Dying Light? I play Dying Light 2 now, but I play Dying Light 2 with people. I don't play it by myself. If not, I wouldn't play the game. Like I'm telling you right now, had it not been for the people that I played Dying Light 2 with, I wouldn't play it. I would not play it. And the reason why, oh, we got 6 likes on the Just Chatting stream. I'll take that too. Like the reason, I never played the first one. I'm just playing the second one. But I'm like, I'm not really a Dying Light fan. I just know that I wouldn't really play it had it not been for the people that I play with. What is this? Bum, bum, bum. Are you telling me? Okay, that was the love request video. What is this? You know what bugs me? It was like, oh, dear Josh, on behalf of the entire university, thank you for being part of the St. Peter's family in 2022. Yeah, that's because you want me to like donate. Like I have that money. First Dying Light is much better. Fine, I'll put it back to 6. Grub mumbling. Wow, me, well, anyways. Grub, if you feed me, I won't argue with Nightbot for the rest of the year. Now the question is, are you actually able to do that? Are ya? You know what? Anything that you want in life, go for it. Period. I'm sick of this. Feed us. Yes, I'm able, I think. No, you're not. No, you're not. You liar. Well, guys. Dang, the Just Chatting stream. You guys want to end the Just Chatting stream shorter than usual? It's only an hour 30. We usually bring the Just Chatting at least to 2. I'm trying to think. For Saturday, what's the game that we're playing? Is it Modern Warfare 2 or is it Metro Exodus? It should most likely be Modern Warfare 2. That's what we should play Saturday. And then Sunday. Because what I didn't know was that I'm off Monday. So since I'm off Monday, another stream day. What do you think of Mortal Kombat, Josh? Mortal Kombat it's okay. My favorite character is Kung Lao. It used to be Scorpion, but then it became Kung Lao. And I think the reason why my favorite character is Kung Lao is because I was forced to play Kung Lao with Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, where it was the co-op. Like you could either you had to choose one or the other. He said, I would like to see. I don't have the skills. I do not have the skills in that. I don't even have the skills in Street Fighter 5, which is why I would never play it on the channel. I don't want to sit around and lose for free. I do not have the skills in that game. You think I want somebody to hit me with a fatality? No. With my lack of skills. Now, scary games. I don't know how many people are better. I don't know how many people are better than me at scary games. Outside of speed runners and people that are able to play the game with 0 damage. Outside of them. But people that usually don't play scary games, or like Doom Eternal, you know, games that are more fast paced. Oh, I'm nice at those. I'm nice at those. But Call of Duty, terrible. Like I do not have skill in multiplayer. I'm not the worst, but yeah, I'm not the best. I'm telling you, I'm not the best. I will turn Modern Warfare on right now and we'll get a multiplayer game, and I might not even get 15 kills. I'm just saying. I set a world record in a racing game. Won a race in 38.5 seconds. Cheater. Ooh. I set a world record for the longest time that it took to beat a level. Did not finish it. See, there you go. I took so long to finish a race. It said D and F. You will never get anything to 8. We are chilling. Ooh, wait. It's crazy. The food that I ate, I'm hungry now. Like, why am I hungry? I literally had Chinese today. Chicken wings and rice. I literally had that today and I'm hungry. I think it's because all of the talking that I did in this stream. We went like 30 minutes just talking. And I think that, you know, the reason why we talk so much is because I do care, you know. I do care. We're not gonna go back to that though, but you know, I think that's what ended up happening. I need something to eat, but it's late and I don't want anything else to eat. man, y'all just got me thinking. Actually, on a lighter note, check this out. On a lighter note, I received an email the other day from a job, and they were asking me to, like, they said that they were interested in going further with the application. There's one issue though. They're asking for weekends. They can't get weekends because I stream on the weekends. They can't get weekends. So it says right here, I hope this finds you well. Thank you for showing interest in our blah 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 opportunities. We're interested in further considering you for the role, but would like to inform you of some of the terms regarding the opportunity. Full-time position. Pay rate is okay. The ideal candidate has open availability. Flexibility to work 4 shifts a week. 2 12-hour shifts. 1 6-hour shift Monday through Friday. And 1 full weekend day, Saturday or Sunday. It's not gonna happen. That's the problem. I do want to apply. However, I'm not giving anybody weekends. I do not want to work weekends ever again. Because basically what that's saying is that's 6 days a week. Actually, no. That's 4, because if you're gonna work 4 shifts Monday through Friday, that means that you could potentially be working 4 days. Why not just work 5 days Monday through Friday? Set that in stone. I'm not working weekends. Like, I am not working weekends. I do want to apply to them though. There are some things that I have to check. So what I am going to do when I do end the stream is I'm going to look at their site again, look at the numbers, and then I am going to apply. X says, yo, someone 1v1 me in chess. Omega. Seems like X wants a 1v1. I know what I should have done. Americas. Hello, sorry for being late. No worries, amigo. No worries. You missed a more kind of aggressive conversation that we had. What did people do to Nightbot? Like, they really edited it. Edited Nightbot. Nightbot just says whatever. And a happy new year. I want food, man. I want food. But it's late. And I refuse to order again. I can't. It's late. It's late. It's late at this point. And I already ordered today. I'm not ordering again. Cause that's like I'll be honest. Like, one thing that I don't like about like all of that, it's expensive, man. Like, think about it this way: you'll go out, you'll go get something to eat, right? You'll order it. They deliver it. When you could have just went to the store, got lunch meat, bread, drinky drinks, and had that come up to maybe 40 or something like that. Rather than you get yourself like that food will last you the week. Meanwhile, if you're just ordering food, by your third day, you're spending at least like 40 already. When you could have just spent like 36 if you just went and got your own like lunch meat and bread and food to cook at home. That's why I'm like, yo, I'm telling you, that stuff is expensive. So I really don't want to order again. But then again, like the past month has been a little interesting to whether I had to, because I'm hungry. I'm staying at work late. I need to eat. I gotta eat something. So I ended up ordering, but then you get thrown right back into that loop of order 21st, and I'm like, I'm sick of this, man. About to uninstall this app again. Like literally uninstall it and leave it there. But on lighter notes, guys, and in addition to what we were talking about earlier, I know, like, for me, I'm kind of going through the motions, but I do feel okay. Like, I do feel okay, and I do feel like that's something that I want to do. It's just, I know for me, sometimes you kind of go back and forth and everything, but it's always nice to keep your door open and let people in. If you disappear, I'm not getting your reboot card. It's your thank you very much. Wait, I got another one for your. Ooh. Nitro, too powerful. Nitro has all the skill. What time is it? It is 9:53 right now. My time is 9:53. How many likes do we have on this just chatting stream? 6? Only 6? Oh, X, you really gonna watch your mouth. You gonna watch your mouth, X. You just like flapping gullet. What are you snacking on, X? Huh? What sandwiches you been eating today? Oh, nice bot is crazy. Huh. America says language. Victory. Victoria. It would be nice to see the channel grow, man. It would be nice. The only thing that I don't want with channel growth is I don't want the grubs to get crazy over me. That's what I don't want. I'm a regular guy at the end of the day. I am regular. I eat the same sandwich all the time. I do not want you guys getting crazy over me. Grubby! Chill, guys. Chill, please. Chill. Let me bring forth the energies. You're talking. America says too much fame. Like I wouldn't even. I'm like, what? Nah, I wouldn't want that. Nitro says nice. What am I gonna do when I end the stream? I think I'm gonna go downstairs. First, I'm gonna make me some tea. That's number 1. Number 2, I'm going to try to find something to eat. But I'm positive there's nothing down there. The way you said nice was perfect. The Millennial Mixtape. What's this? Peace up. Oops. How is this the Millennial Mixtape and that's what it started playing? No, it did not. Just start playing Usher for free. Doing, get on, get on, get on. Tick tock, 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 tock. Hey, da 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 da. Oh, hey, bum bum bum, ba da da na 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 na. Oh, next. Next. Whoa! Logical! With the subscription! Whoa! I've never heard it play like that. Drifting in the ocean. Do you see what I did there? Okay, Logical, I see you. I never heard that play like that. But it actually played. Yep. Because you know, every time somebody subscribes on Twitch, I always play the Bury the Light. But this time I figure, what if I can edit it and have it be so that when people sub, it plays that, you know, it plays it automatically. So therefore I don't have to play it again. And I play the longer version. But I'm wondering, should I play the shorter version for the subs or the longer version? Should it stay the longer version? Let me see the other one, because the other one was like, oh yeah, and then like the Bury the Light, it kind of plays with it. Like it was like, oh, someone subscribes, woo bop. Bury the light deep within. I do think that this one is better. The other one is just long for no reason. So I do think that this one might be better. Me, Tattletale.
Me love playtime with you.
Me love playtime with you. There is a light in we die. Bury the light deep within. America says the longer version. Logical, what do you think? Do you think that we should keep the longer Bury the Light for the subs, or should we keep the shorter one? At least the longer version. Keep longer. Roger that. Roger that. You guys decided that it's staying. It's definitely staying. I thought that the longer version was a little more dramatic, and I think that maybe that would incentivize people to kind of sub more, but it's not for the purpose of having people sub more. It's so when they sub, they get a little excitement out of it. So that's why I kind of had it be the longer version. Cause like I figured, like, listen, if people are gonna pay, I at least want it to be worth it. Sound wise, I want them to feel that it was nice, you know. I just never heard it. That's my first time. Logical says, I got an unban request for the Real Extreme, who I'm pretty sure sent the link. Oh dang. I think it's fair to unban them. Yeah, if that's the Real Extreme, I remember the Real Extreme. I don't know how he got banned, but if that's what he got banned for, I know that Extreme has music every once in a while. But Extreme makes music. So since Extreme makes music, I figured that it would. I figured that every once in a while when Extreme drops a link into the channel, that's what that was. But to the Osu account, isn't that a whole game? Isn't that game where you're dragging your thing, dragging the mouse across the screen, and it has those the music clips? Not the music clip. It has the music in the background, and you gotta click all of the buttons. That's what I think that Osu game is. People be like, "Oh, Grub, you should play it." No, I don't want to play it. I don't want to play Osu. You know what game? You know what game I think I want to play? That Kenya game. Kenya and the wind of something. That game kind of reminded me of another game we might have played on the channel. But I'm thinking, right, that games that I do want to bring you guys on the channel. Let me bring up the Google Docs real quick. Man, you better go to Docs. Stop playing. I'm gonna put scheduled games. We're dropping Ori here. Can I zoom in here? Give me like 200%. There we go. Cause I know we played the first one. I don't know if you guys want. I don't know if you guys want the other Ori game, but maybe that one. That Kenya game. I don't even know what that Kenya game is. It's missing something. Kenya Bridge of Spirits. That's what it is. My nose. But what I will do, instead of having these be in the schedule section, I'll put them in the super optional section. Because I don't know if you guys want it. Color, blam. What else can be super optional? Well, Metro Exodus, we already started playing. I don't think I'm ever playing Uncharted 4. Little Nightmares 2, we knocked that out. Returnal, well, we're currently playing this. The Last of Us playing. Hollow Knight Silk Song probably will never come out. Cuphead. Little Nightmares 1 and 2, Dead Space, Subnautica, Epic Mickey 2, Wrath, God of War Ragnarok, Choo Choo Charles, Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 7, 8, Evil Within 2, and Evil Within 1. How'd I forget that one? Evil Within 1. FNAF 3. Why do I have only FNAF 3 and not all of them? FNAF 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you mean FNAF 23? Can you imagine? And get rid of that exclamation mark. This just looks weird. Security breach as well. Like all of these video games that we beat. It's crazy. Metal Gear. Add that a night. Five Nights at the Krusty Krab. And we have the Krusty Krab Part 2 coming out. Oh dang, I already wrote it down. Interesting. Just Shapes and Beats, Joy Creation, Case Animatronics, Wick, Roblox. The viewers always stack me with the best. With the best what? Oh, yeah, I remember the last time we played that. So let's look at Saturday. Okay, Saturday, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Geometry Dash. Modern Warfare 2 Story Mode. Sunday, we knocked out Little Nightmares 2, so we need to replace Little Nightmares 2 with a game. Now, based on the poll that we have, we could put the scary game here. Now, the reason why we have to choose one, and the reason why I don't want to put two PlayStation games up here, is because I don't want to play the PlayStation for like 5 hours. Give it a break and then come back for another 5 hours. you know, at least on stream. I don't know if I want to do that, but I will let you guys decide. I will let you guys decide, right? Based on the poll, let me see. Based on it's so interesting to me how quickly the topic changes. Looking at our community right now, we have Metal Gear Solid 4 and we have Five Nights at the Krusty Krab 2. For Sunday, do you guys want Five Nights at the Krusty Krab? Do you guys want that to be the first stream of the day? Something in me is saying that you guys might like Five Nights at the Krusty Krab earlier in the day, and then we come back later for The Last of Us Remastered, aka The Brick of the Gods. Always have to put Friday up here. Just chatting. That's what I'm thinking. America says, call a wooey. Geometry Dash is up here. But Geometry Dash isn't Friday. Geometry Dash is Saturday. So are you guys thinking Five Nights at the Krusty Krab Part 2 this Sunday? Is that what we're thinking? Because I would bring you guys Metal Gear Solid 4. But here's the thing. Like I said before, if we beat Five Nights at the Krusty Krab in less than 3 hours, then I'll bring you guys actually, the reason why I wouldn't want to do that is because, once again, it's just like I said, I wouldn't want to overwork the consoles. But I will say this: if we do beat the game in less than 2 hours, what we will do, we'll take, like, instead of bringing The Last of Us at 6 p.m., we'll bring it earlier. Let's say we finish Five Nights at the Krusty Krab at 2 p.m. or, you know, like 2:30. Instead of bringing you guys The Last of Us at 6 p.m., maybe I'll bring it at 5, an hour earlier. America says, you said you can't see. Well, we will not see it all. And then for next week, because I'm wondering, will we finish up The Last of Us this Sunday? Will we finish that game this Sunday? Next week's streams, if we knock out The Last of Us, and we're going to beat Five Nights at the Krusty Krab. So what that would mean is next Saturday will probably look like this. So for Saturday, of course, it's always Geometry Dash. But that last stream of the day, you know what I'm thinking? Oops. Once we knock it out. How long do you usually stream just chatting? 2 hours? You have a gift for me? What you mean? What you mean you have a gift? Where are you, Matt King? Where are you? Are you in my immediate vicinity? Next Saturday would be Liquid Snake. For those of you that don't know what I'm referencing, I'll just type it out. Next Saturday, Metal Gear Solid 4.
Liquid!
Take care, miracles! Dang. And then, Sunday, because we'll be introducing the game. So there's one more game that's not here. We have that Hydrate. I'm actually empty on hydrates, believe it or not. I have nothing now. Yeah, so right now our Sunday is clear. So what I am thinking that listen, when we play Metal Gear Solid 4, right? When we play it next Saturday,
Have you beaten Undertale? It's my fave game.
yes, we beat Undertale. We got the pacifist ending. I'm trying to think. Because Five Nights at the Krusty Krab it'll be on the PC. So I'm wondering, you know what? Whoa, I forgot we have Monday. Monday is free. We have Monday. So instead of introducing Metal Gear Solid 4 next Saturday, do you guys want to introduce it Monday? This Monday coming up, because I'm actually off Monday. Now I don't know if you guys are off too. What are you guys thinking? Is that something that y'all want? Logical says sure, I guess. Well, I'm not getting a definitive answer. That doesn't sound like a lot of excitement to me, Logical. Not Monday? Okay, so we'll just save it then. Monday, I guess Monday I'll just chill. Logical says, actually, hold on. I can't be here Monday. Yeah, Monday doesn't seem like it's a decent day. I don't know. X says yeah, but it's a general consensus. Not to mention, I think I have to go somewhere Monday. And then I'm going to put my heart on my sleeves and follow the fields Monday. Miracles! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This just in, Logical is free this Monday, ladies and gentlemen. World knows he has a whole load of fans following him, such as the Lore of Life. Introducing first, Logical, sitting in the left corner, weighing 165 pounds. He works out every Tuesdays, eats waffles on a Thursday, and he absolutely dominates the competition. Introducing his opponent, the challenger, fighting out of the silver corner, wearing nothing but tidy whities and boxing gloves with no socks on his feet. It says McCaff blocked the website. McCaff blocks everything nowadays. Logical says, I weigh like 110 and I'm skinny. I dodge raindrops. Logical, I dodge raindrops. Thought it was dangerous, I suppose. I only have 12. It's called Y2 Mate. What? Take care, Kaden. Take care. So Monday we'll just be chilling. If I do give you guys a stream Monday, I think it'll be later in the day. When was the last time Ying tuned into a Just Chatting stream? It would be so nice to have Ying tune into a Just Chatting stream again. Dude, we should do a song battle using this website. A song battle? What do you mean song battle? You said song battle? What do you do with this game? Ooh, whoa. I don't have a headache, but ooh. Okay, so we find songs and what? Hold on, how does this work? Two songs face 1v1 tournament style. I would never spell that. Wait, logical. How do we do this? I don't want to play 8 rounds. I want to play 4 by myself.
Scheiße.
It's not gonna happen. You think I'm gonna play that live on stream? Logical, really? Logical, you know we gotta be careful. Why does it seem like the audio isn't... On second thought, it is coming through. Omega says, too loud. It was too loud. Guys, look. Why would you ask him to spell that? I really do appreciate you guys tuning into the Just Chatting, because I swear, like, when you guys are talking to me, it makes the stream longer. You know? America says, everyone stop talking. If it's using regular songs from that people have made, logical, I'm not clicking that link. I refuse. We still have Metro Exodus though, but Metro Exodus is not something that we've established on the channel. We just kind of threw it up there. Now I'm thinking for this Sunday, right? And I'll say open slot. Non-console game. Because I suspect that this Sunday we're going to finish The Last of Us. We're going to knock out 2 games. At least minimum. We're knocking out 2 games this weekend. Five Nights at the Krusty Krab and The Last of Us Remastered. I really think with The Last of Us Remastered, where we are right now, I think we're close enough. We're about the last, the second half of the game. Modern Warfare 2, I don't know how far we are in that, but if we do knock on Modern Warfare 2, then that'll be one game done, 2, 3, and then that'll open up some slots, because right now we literally only have one game scheduled for next weekend. Like, that's what we have. If we knock out 3 games this week, this is open. Maybe we'll throw a Ying special in here. Who knows? We'll see. We will see. Shout out to the Prime Thanatos. Red Sunset hit me. What if I do this? Oh. If you lower it, it does that. What is Dark Omega talking about? Shout out to Dark Lord Omega! Well, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate you guys for watching. And I know some of us are still a little talkative, but I do want to get a little bit of rest, and I want to look at, like, starting tomorrow, once we start getting our console streams in there. Americans is like, no! What, Americans? I can't stay here forever. And then Ying isn't even in the chat this week. Uh-oh. Grub, what are you doing? I'm about to see who's lurking in my chat right now. Oh, you're lucky my screen won't move down. You're lucky. Just leave your computer on while we talk to no one. 2 more hours? I can't do this for 2 more hours? And still have it just be just chatting? A sleeping stream. I can't see how people really be doing those just chatting streams. I can see it. You just leave the stream on and take a nap. He said, yes, a sleep stream. I done hit my microphone. Oh. What is this? Oh, it's the same one. Eight more hours. No! The longest stream that we've had on the channel, I think, is like 12 or 14. And I think that was from the Evil Within. Trust me, this would be fun. No! No! No. I've done 24. I'm still alive. Bond is here. Sound the alarm. Logical said, chill. 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 Bond is here. Sound the alarm. What video game is that? I know that's one of the Bond games. One of the James Bond games. I think it's 007 Agent Under Fire? Is it? Because I know it's the one where you start the game off and he's at like the mansion and it's snowing. It's that one. And I think every time an enemy sees him, he says that. Bond is here! Sound it up! And then like every time you complete an objective, like your ears get destroyed. It go like do. Smells like the faint smell of food. Alright guys, listen up. I do appreciate all of you guys for tuning into the stream, but yours truly, it's time for yours truly to take it down. I don't know why it's so warm tonight, but it's warm and I don't really like it. I like the cooler weather because I can wear my sweaters and my energy is up because I'm not hot. I do appreciate you guys for tuning in. Yours truly has to get off. I need to look at job applications. I need to prepare for the streams. And shout out to all of you guys for tuning in. Shout out to Logical with that amazing sub. With that being said, guys, this is yours truly getting out of this thing. I do appreciate you guys for tuning into the channel. So I have to leave you guys off on a decent note. And what better note to leave you guys off on than this one right here. Take care, my people. I will see you all tomorrow for some Geometry Dash. Okay. Modern Warfare 2. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. We call it Monday, then we call it Tuesday, then we take a nap and then we waking up on Thursdays, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, fun days. Hold on, wait a minute. That's the problem.